Is no denying how much history there is in downtown Dothan, but with that history comes older infrastructure. And after those two fires on Oak Street Monday afternoon, many people who live, work and play downtown are wondering what's going to be done about those old buildings that are oftentimes an eyesore. WDHN's Alex Valdez explains from downtown Dothan.
If you're taking a stroll through downtown Dothan, you're more than likely to run into an older abandoned building like the two right behind me. However, the city has plans to bring revitalization to downtown with hopes to breathing new life into some of these older buildings. Anthony Tharp has lived in the center of the Circle City for the past 40 years, and he believes a little touch-up to some of the buildings downtown could go a long way.
Just in general, people driving through the area, they'll see an improvement on what, and I think they would even like it better coming down through here, through this area.
The city of Dothan is gearing up to reveal its major plans to bring a possible boutique motel, more retail space, parking structures, and even more parks to downtown. And the city's Highway 84 East Corridor plans include 6 different proposed apartments and townhouse projects that could be built, which could encourage developments in areas where some of these abandoned buildings sit.
Hopefully, you clean up the area, people will be more proud of it, and be more happy with it.
Tharp believes if some of these buildings weren't so inviting for unwanted activities, crimes such as Monday's arson would be harder to commit.
Of course, I like the place, the way the vibe it sets out, but if you revitalize it, I feel like it will bring more economy to the city.
Della and others in downtown hope some typical older buildings could be transformed into something new, like their favorite coffee shop, Mural City, which he says is a good example of what downtown could be. In just a couple of weeks, the city plans on releasing those details on how they're going to reshape downtown Dothan. Some of those proposed projects could include bringing back to life some of the older buildings that are very common here in downtown. You can of course trust that WDHN will bring you those details once they're officially released. But for now, reporting from downtown Dothan, Alex Valdez, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.